10 News at 11 starts right now.
Every second of every day, my brain tells me to kill myself. I have 5 suicide attempts.
Veterans have seen the casualties of combat, but now battle to live with the memories here at home. Tonight, for the first time, the feds who typically fight the war on drugs are now open to possibly helping those struggling with PTSD. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tammy Fields. We are glad you're here tonight. There are thousands of vets here in the Bay Area. As many of you know, you may know someone who served and now suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder. Could marijuana help? Tonight, 10 News reporter Kendra Conlon takes a look at the groundbreaking new pot smoking study that just got the go-ahead from the Drug Enforcement Administration.
Alex Penelver served in Iraq, a border man who came home suffering from PTSD.
Was on a gamut of just pills from the VA. After a while, I got tired of that.
He says fellow vets suggested medical marijuana.
It helps with my depression as well as my anxiety, as long as I medicate appropriately, of course.
In a move some drug regulators said would never happen, the DEA just signed off on the first ever study allowed to buy and use actual raw cannabis in a clinical trial.
It's unbelievable. It's the first time a government agency has stepped in and said we will do an experiment to see the efficacy of medical marijuana.
One doctor insists this study will finally give veterans who have served our country the answers they deserve, revealing if marijuana really does help them cope with PTSD and what form of the drug would be best.
I'm not pro-cannabis, I'm just pro-science, I'm pro-research, and I desperately want to see this plant studied in a rigorous, controlled environment, and I think we owe it to the veterans community to do that.
What it could mean for veterans in the Sunshine State is still up in the air. Medical marijuana will be back on the ballot this November after falling just short of the 60% needed to pass last time. Still, right now, not all states that have medical marijuana laws list PTSD as a qualifying condition. Change Hector Laviana hopes will come in honor of his fallen grandfather.
Because they deserve it, you know, they've been out there helping us, not, you know, so they deserve it.
In Tampa, Kendra Conlon, 10 News, WTSP.
Next week, they'll begin enrolling 76 veterans in the study at clinics in Phoenix and Baltimore and could take up to 2 years to complete. Application fees for medical marijuana patients out in Colorado are essentially funding the $2 million research through a state grant.